Life in Common podcast because we all share Life in Common. Season premiere August the 7th. Watch on Facebook and on YouTube.
Hello, 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 beloved, and welcome to the very first episode of Life in Common podcast after 5 years. And because I know not everybody will stay to the end, let me tell you what that's going to look like. It's going to be 8 episodes of me talking to the most interesting people that I can find about their journeys as we all share life in common. Now, I'm going to be the first episode of the 8 because just to tell you kind of what happened, where have we been, and why now. So let's get to it. Okay, the origins of the very first inception of Life in Common podcast. So what had happened was a few years ago, I was doing a segment called Wednesday Wake Ups. I was doing it every Wednesday. It was about 2 to 3 minutes of me sharing inspirations. I still do it now, only I do random thoughts whenever I feel like something's on my mind. I will post it, and they're still about the same length, right? So I was doing the Wednesday wake ups. I was working at the airport at the time, and people would literally come up to me and be like, you know, your segments are blessing me and things are going so good. And of course, we hit the pandemic where everybody was locked up inside. So it was like, why not do a podcast? And at that time, I remember doing the research. In my first podcast episode, I was the one that did it, same thing. And there was at the time, I believe 2 million podcasts at the time. Okay. And it was the question of why do a podcast? But then the obvious question was, but why not do a podcast? And for me, it was a great experience. That is why I started during the COVID period. Why I ended up stopping. I mean, really, everybody who I asked to be a part of the show, the episodes, was good. We were on Spotify, Instagram, all of the platforms we were streaming on, and it was really, really good. Why did I stop? One, absolutely, life happened, you know. And also there was the intellectual property. So what happened was people would ask me kind of, how did you do this? What did you do this? And why did you do this? And I had the signature, I'm wearing the signature green this episode as well. So I had the color, all of my stuff. And what I noticed was that in particular, things were being replicated. And somebody even said to me, they said, it's not who does it first, it's who does it best. And I was like, oh no. It's not worth it. This is not worth it. And I'm shutting this thing down because it is a lot of effort. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of editing. It is a lot. And I do remember thinking, I'm not competing in this space and it's not worth it for me. So I did end up really shutting down the program and not coming back to it. And then on top of that, life happened, as you know. In that period, I lost my brother. I got married. I got unmarried, and things happened with the children, things happened with me. I moved, like a lot of things happened in life. And I literally lost all things creative about me. So there was a time, I know because I post so often, people wouldn't even have remembered. I had really stopped posting. I had no desire to do anything creative. Although I know it's a part of me, it's a part of my gifting and things like that, you know. And while I'm talking about gifting, so to not confuse everybody, yes, I am hosting a podcast, okay? And I still sing. I'm a worship leader. Come to Hope City, Brampton on any given Sunday, at least twice a month. You will see me singing out my heart, because praise and worship is my heart. I also sing for weddings, funerals, and events. I can't even recall how many funerals I sang at, and that particular niche is my heart's passion because I've lost so many people. I just know that in those moments of sadness, while you're planning all of the stuff, sometimes you don't even have time to think about, well, who am I going to have to sing? Who's going to lead the congregational hymn? Who's going to do a special? It's not on your mind. And for me, just call me. Honestly, I will do it. I will do it. I will take care of it for you. And I'm not even really going to be like, pay me, to be honest. I'll be quite honest. You give me something, it's okay. But honestly, I will do it because I've just walked that walk so many times. So that, you know, I sing at events. I'm passionate about singing at funerals, to be quite honest. I know how morbid that sounds. I do weddings. I MC weddings as well. I MC baby showers. I do all of the stuff. I am a creative more than I am an academic. Although I do have my bachelor's degree, which I got. That's another thing that I did post Life in Common podcast, was I went back to school and I did get my bachelor's in child and youth care, working in the field. So I changed careers even. Lots have happened in those 5 years, right? Why now? Why bring it back? The same question that we asked in the beginning of why do it, why not bring it back? But also, as I'm journeying to 50, thinking, how did I get here? I was always like part of the young people in church. Like I was young people. Are not young people anymore. Those are my kids, and those are my friends' kids, and their kids even. So I'm doing this now because I'm journeying to 50, and I'm having so many conversations with myself around the journey, and I definitely want to speak to other people. However, the podcast is not only going to be me talking to people who are turning 50. There are so many conversations, but I'm learning so much on this journey to 50, and that's why I want to talk to a variation of people. All right. So what to expect? I really wanted to bring out a list of the people that we're going to be talking to, because we already have the season's lineup. Hold up, wait a minute. Have you taken a moment to like this video, or to leave a comment, or to subscribe? You know how the algorithms go. If there's no traction, there's no action. And because we all share life in common, let's have others hear this conversation. All right. And Jean, it gets greater later. I'll tell you more about everybody when the time comes. Dr. Sherry, from corporate America to business owner. Pastor Michael, creating the life you deserve, retiring before 50. Ro Brown, being 40s, having younger children, and becoming a content creator. Cam Squeaky Style, Kathy Thompson. She's a lady in her 50s, gone viral, all about style and fashion. We're also going to go back and talk to an individual I spoke to on the first Life in Common podcast. His name is Wesley Jones. Wesley had been released from prison when I spoke to him 5 years ago after spending 35 years in jail. Yeah. And here we are 5 years later. He has entered a milestone. He's now 60 years old. How has life been for him? What has been going on since he's been released? Has life changed? What's going on? So we're talking to Wesley Jones as well. So on every episode of Life in Common podcast, we're going to end it with 3 pertinent questions. So these are the questions that I'm going to ask everybody. But because this is the first episode and I'm the first guest, I'm going to answer these 3 questions. So question number 1, what is bringing you joy right now? What's bringing me joy right now is being able to create, because there was a time when I feel like my creative voice was completely lost and I didn't have the unction. I was just functioning, right? But I didn't have the unction. I didn't have the go. But I'm back into a creative space where I'm singing and I'm hosting and I'm podcasting and I'm doing all of the stuff, and that brings me joy right now. In one word, how would you describe this chapter of your life? Ooh, child. That's 2 words. Or I'd say child, because I've never been in a season where it's like, it's so unpredictable as to what I'm going to feel like physically, mentally, emotionally, what life is going to throw at me. In this season, what's one word you would describe this chapter of your life? It's ooh, child. Yeah. All right. Just for fun, what's one habit you cannot live without? I know this is going to sound a little bit crazy. 1, I always have lip gloss on. But really and truly, I always go to church. This is one habit that I've formed no matter what season I'm in, whether I'm in an up or a down. Even when one time I went to Jamaica on vacation, and I was in the market and there was a church. I went into the church and sat in the church. I will always find a house of the Lord. If I'm going up to Montreal, I'm going to find the church. I'm going to be in church. It is what it is. It is literally my way to reconnect the week, reconnect with God. It's what I do. So one habit that I cannot live without, there is no season in my life where I'm going to be like, yeah, no, I don't feel like going to church. I'm not going to do it. If I'm not in church, chances are I'm working, I'm exhausted, or something has come up, because realistically, I will find myself in the house of the Lord. Thank you for joining me and hearing what's going to be happening this season on Life in Common podcast. I'm so excited to have these guests come on, and I do have a surprise guest at the very end, a power couple, which I'm not going to mention who they are because I'm so excited to get this opportunity to speak to this couple. I feel honored. Yeah, the Jamaicans coming out. This has been Life in Common podcast. This has been Life in Common podcast. I look forward to sharing our very next session with you. Bye for now.